What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Pastrybear podcast. I'm your host, Winston Murdoch.
And I'm your lovely co-host, Talicia Baker.
What's going on, Talicia?
I'm just here chilling, Winston.
Listen, everybody, I gotta let y'all know, this lady here, she travels more than anybody that I know. It was like a week ago she was in Florida, and now she all the way up north in, what's that, Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you travel more than anybody I know.
That's how it's supposed to be.
You must got mad money. Give me some of your money, man.
What?
So how was everything in Atlanta?
Pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just pretty simple. Huh?
You said it's a what?
It's pretty simple, the whole coronavirus and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
Everything is all slowed down and everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I've been to Atlanta one time. I actually took a road trip. I drove from Fort Lauderdale all the way up there.
Oh.
And it took me about 12 hours, and I lollygagged a little bit on the road. Mm-hmm. Stopped. Took look at some stuff like on the highways they have like rest stops, so sometimes you can just stop and just have a nice little vibe
or something.
Right. So how was the flight?
Well, it was pretty. Oh wait, my flight, I almost missed my second flight because it was a connected flight, isn't it?
Oh, so you connected from Fort Lauderdale to Orlando, you said?
Yeah, and then to.
So what made you almost miss your flight?
I wanted to get food. Me and foods.
Oh my gosh.
So Winston.
So the food almost made you. So you came off the plane and tried to get some food and the flight was ready?
Yeah, it was. I think the flight was way too early because we landed and stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some fries because I thought I was light and I could just get some fries and go back. So I was there in the line at Burger King. So I was just there standing up. I got my fries and stuff. When I got my fries, I heard, over the intercom, they were like, flight XYZ is ready and we're leaving in like 5 minutes or whatever. So I'm heading back.
Oh, so they called your name?
Yeah, wait. I'm heading back to the plane now. I went the wrong direction. So bear in mind, my 5 minutes ran out. So the next minute, I heard my name, Talicia Baker. We're waiting on you. Is there a Talicia Baker? I was running up and down in the airport like a headless chicken. If y'all get that.
Listen. Food is gonna destroy your life completely. So I gotta tell the listeners that I actually took her to the airport, and when she was going in, she said to me, "Oh, you think they're gonna say something to me?" I said, "For what?" And she said, "Oh, I brought some food."
Oh,
so I'm like, "What do you mean you brought some food?"
food?
So she said she brought some fruit. Now, if you don't know already, you know now she's Jamaican, and I think I'm not sure, but I think everybody else do it. But Jamaican people like to travel with their own food.
A lot of
you know
food.
What I mean?
Yeah.
And they travel with crackers, they travel with buns, they travel with canned food, whatever they can find. They like to bring their own powdered seasoning and stuff. So
and all of that.
I said to her, right. So I said to her, what do you mean? And she's like, I brought some stuff. So I'm like, how much stuff did you bring? And she's like, well, I didn't bring a lot. When I heard she said that, I'm like, okay, that sounds like a lot. So she started to make a list, and then I opened the suitcase and saw it, and she had it all planned out properly. Right. It was in vacuum sealed bags and stuff. Yeah, she had quinoa, she had couscous, she had all type of stuff in there. Maggi seasoning,
all of that.
some Jamaican. She had some Jamaican bami in there, and I'm like, whoa. So she was worried that the TSA was gonna say something and probably have her take the stuff out or
but they
discard
did that,
of it.
yo. They
took everything out.
They just checked it to make sure it was good and all of that. But
right.
I went through like really quick. He was like, "Oh, you cook?" I'm like, "Yeah, I cook."
Oh my God! Funny. So that's when you told me that, I was thinking that we should talk about that because I think I don't think you're the only person that
Travels
brings
with
food
food.
wherever they going. Because me myself, sometimes when I'm traveling, because I don't consume a lot, I don't eat meat no more, and I don't. Yeah,
Certain
So and I don't eat a lot of stuff. So sometimes when you're traveling, it's really difficult for you to find places to get the food that you eat.
Food, right?
Right, and sometimes it's harder for you to get like, for instance, let's say you're a vegetarian or you're pescatarian, to find a restaurant that can accommodate your appetite or your diet. It's really difficult. You know what I mean? And when I travel, one of the hardest thing for me is like sometimes I go out, I go to a restaurant and they don't have anything on the menu that I feel like I want to order. You know what I mean?
Eat. Yeah, I get you.
Right. And it's just annoying sometimes. But you shouldn't feel bad because I travel with my own food too.
I don't
you
feel
know
bad,
me.
Winston. What?
But there's some people that would look at you and think that's
Yo,
that's
where
kind
are
of
you
off.
going with all of
right,
that?
you're weird
You
to
can
be
buy
traveling
that.
with all of that food.
Well,
Right.
I'm the weird food traveler, man.
Right, because there's some stuff that you're not gonna find. Let's say if you go, you're not from Atlanta, so you go
It's
into
gonna be
Atlanta now,
harder
you're
to
not
find
sure where.
certain things.
Right, you're
Yeah.
not sure where you can find some of the stuff. So you're just making sure that you
Have
put yourself in the
what
best
I need
position.
or what I want to eat
Right.
instead of
so let me tell you,
searching to find food.
One time the time I went to Atlanta, right? I spent like 3 days there, and while I was there, I couldn't find anything to eat because I wasn't from the area, one, and I was staying like 10 minutes from downtown Atlanta. So when you're not from a city, it's difficult for you to traverse. It's hard for you to move around. So I was using Google a lot to figure out where can I find something to eat. So I Googled like vegetarian restaurants. I Googled, because in Atlanta, they do a lot of soul food. I know you're going to check out some of those hot spots out there. I found this restaurant. It was a vegetarian restaurant. I think it's called Vegan Soul.
Oh, it was?
I think. I don't remember. But listen, man, it took me a while to find that place. But when I got there, the menu was beautiful. They had seaweed salad. They had like a vegan mac and cheese. And I bought this meatloaf. Yeah, I bought this meatloaf that they said was like the signature dish of the restaurant, and everybody talks about it. So I ordered it. It was good.
Was it good?
Actually, yeah, it was super good. I don't know what they used to make it. I thought it was soy. What do you call that thing?
Yeah.
Veggie chunks. Like a soy-based meat substitute.
Yeah.
But the way they flavor it and the way they do it, it looks actually
really
like a
good.
meatloaf.
Oh.
It was super good. But that time I didn't travel with no food, and it was super difficult. For the whole time I was there, I ate at that place one time. I bought 2 meals. One for the day that I went and bought the meal from the restaurant, and I bought one for the following day. Because I found that that was weird. Because I found the restaurant was so far from where I was staying. And I found the restaurant online. But before I got to that restaurant, I was just buying fries from little fast food joints, or I would get a pizza.
Oh, you know and tell them no cheese or whatever.
Yeah, a no cheese pizza.
Tomato,
so I was eating so much pizza.
Sauce.
I was there for for the couple of days that I was there, I was just eating pizza. You know what I mean? Until I found that place. And I can tell you so many other instances that I've traveled and I couldn't find stuff to eat. Even when I was eating meat, I still sometimes couldn't find the things, because then you go to a country or a city or a state.
And they be selling some different that you don't even eat, yo.
Right. And sometimes you buy the stuff and they're not flavorful. They look good on the menu. They sound good on the menu. And then you buy it and you're like, okay, this don't fit my appetite, my palate.
Yeah.
Right. So,
and I guess, because of the flavors that we're used to, if you understand me. Because
right.
I think Caribbean people season their stuff differently, if you get me.
Right. Yeah, man. But like I said, I think there's a lot of people are in the world that really travel with their own food. You know what I mean? Being that we're from the Caribbean, I know the Caribbean people do that a lot.
Travel they don't their own food. They don't play
man. Like the day before they go on that plane, they go and they buy their fish and they make escovitch fish.
Everything.
They be trying to bring fruit. They roast the breadfruit and wrap it in foil paper.
In foil paper.
You know what I mean? Right. They be having the ackee frozen. That, people traveling with, because it's hard. Like here in America, you can find some of the local Caribbean stuff, like kalaloo or like ackee, but most of it is in a tin, in a can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And, so it's not like the same flavor. I think it tastes different.
Yeah, it tastes weird. And even
Especially
like the breadfruit is super expensive. You can find breadfruit here in it, but it's super expensive to buy it because they sell it by the pound. Well, if you're back in the Caribbean, you can just step outside and get it. Most of these fruits
and you get
and
it
stuff,
like
you
for
can just go outside.
$30, and $30 is a small amount of money back in Jamaica.
Oh, you mean 30 Jamaican dollars?
Yeah,
because I was like, who gonna pay $30 US for a breadfruit?
30 Jamaican dollars. That's a small.
So let me ask you a question. When you traveling from Jamaica, that's the same way you always pack your suitcase with a bunch of food?
Yes.
So what are like some of the popular things, or what are some of the things that you would typically always have to travel with?
Patties. I always have patties.
Oh yeah. Definitely got to get your Jamaican patty. When you're at the airport, they actually sell it by the dozen in a box. Yeah. Already prepackaged and ready to go.
Yeah. And I normally buy we'd say, is it liquor? I normally buy alcohol at the airport
you almost make it sound like it's rubbing alcohol.
Oh,
so you getting liquor.
Yeah.
She said alcohol. You getting liquor from the airport.
Yeah, or
duty free liquor.
Or I get it before going to the airport because we can put them in, or is it check bags?
Or the carry on.
No, check bags.
You check back. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, man. It, like I said, sometimes I think it works out to the same price when you buy it at the airport. And then when you
nah, bro, it's way cheaper. It's way cheaper.
Oh, it's way cheaper when you buy it outside?
When you get it at a liquor store and then you bring it on. But the thing is, you just have to pack it properly and pack it like in the right bag, because if you put it in your carry-on, they're gonna dump that. So it's best for you to like set it up and put it in your check bag.
Right. But you know what happened to me one time? I had bought some Magnum. So for my listeners who are not from the Caribbean, Magnum is like a tonic wine. It's almost like a red wine mixed with a liqueur. It's super sweet. It has almost like a red wine flavor, but it's super 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 sweet. So I used to drink a lot of those back in my days. In my teenage years, if I want to call it that. And I was coming over here, and I put like 6 in my suitcase. And when I got here, they broke. Like 2 of them broke. The good thing is I put it in a plastic bag, like a little clear bag.
Or
so if I didn't put it in that,
messed up your stuff.
Like I'm telling you, man, when I got to the airport, I'm pulling my suitcase. I got outside, got to the check bag and everything. I came outside and I'm walking and I'm pulling the suitcase and I see this liquid just dripping on the floor. And I'm like, what is that? But like I said, I messed up some of my shirts, but it wasn't that bad because of the bag that I wrapped it in the bag so good, and I had shoved it in like a pocket section of the. But that's what I did and messed it up. I put it in the pocket section. So the pocket section, it seemed like they threw the bag all over in the airport.
Maybe you should have gotten a fragile sticker or something.
Yeah, but they don't care, man. When you're in the airport, they don't care about. They don't care about.
Just maybe they'll take a little more care of it.
I doubt it. You ever be inside that plane sometimes and watch them guys taking the bags from off the plane?
Throw it,
they be throwing them stuff. Especially in the daytime, they want to get out of that sun. They throwing them bags.
Crazy.
Yeah, but like I said, when I travel, I definitely like now. If I'm going anywhere, I travel with my food. I'm definitely taking my food. You've seen that before when we went to Tampa. Even though I brought stuff to cook for my cousin, I did bring stuff for myself, and I brought enough stuff to cook for however many time I was going to be there. The
entire trip, right?
Right. Because I seriously, it's super difficult to find. Like I said, my palate is so different now. You know, before I could just
Eat
run
anything.
to KFC.
Yeah.
Right, I could go to KFC, I could go whatever, you know. I have a regiment that I go on now, and that pretty much just makes it, you know,
harder
it works
to find
for me.
food.
Right.
I must
Because
say.
like there's certain like the American apple. I don't like American apple. My fruits, my go-to fruits are like pears, grapes. If the grapes are sweet, I love berries, so I do blueberries and strawberries. And when I'm traveling, you know what I mean. Every city, sometimes the prices are different. You know, sometimes the quality is different. Sometimes you can't find this specific fruit. Sometimes, you know what I mean? So it's better for me to get what I know rather than to take a chance and go somewhere and not sure what I'm going to get. You know what I mean?
And get something totally different that you don't even like or something.
Right. But that was fun to see your suitcase the other day when you was at the airport, because it just brought me back to my days when I used to travel back and forth from Jamaica to see, you know, it's even when my mom used to travel. My mom used to pack everything that you can think of, all the herbs, all the bushes that you could bush, because you know Caribbean people love to pack bushes in their stuff because they want to make tea.
And all
so
of
they
that.
dry it out. They dry the herbs. Yo, let me tell you something. I saw my mom even brought curry powder. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, they sell curry powder here, but you know,
It's like
she thinks that the one that she, right, because she's used to that curry powder. So it's like, okay, I'm not going to even mess with this one.
Yeah.
And it's factual though, because sometimes when, like I'm saying, when you go traveling and you buy a curry pot, because every brand have a different flavor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you grew up, right? So when you grew up and you have a specific taste that or a specific brand that you like, when you're traveling, the best thing to do is to get it. You know, like even at my job, sometimes at my job, I see the chef, he's Italian and he buys everything from Italy. You know what I mean? Yeah, because
it's
you know,
like
he
you're
knows
keeping
these
the
products.
same flavor, man. Like
Right. He knows these products. He knows how to work with these products.
What's the word? Keeping that authentic flavor.
Authenticity.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! You see that? I pronounce that word so good. And you know me, I'm always struggling with my words sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my God. She said, what's the word? I just branded out.
My tongue was just
authenticity.
Okay, Winston.
Leave me alone, man. Why you always? You know what I realized with you? You like hating on me all the time. Why you hate on me so much?
I ain't hating on you, sir.
You are a hater.
Okay.
Hater. Play hater.
Okay, Winston.
But anyways, so you say what?
No, I was saying, like, I was adding to that whole, you know, bringing up herbs or whatever. I remember the other day I was telling someone about my grandmother. Like, she travels with food, a lot of food. I mean, you know, waking up like 3 a.m. in the morning and smelling fish. You know, grandma's leaving at 10 because, the fish is frying.
Oh, so she cooking the fish right before she leaves?
Yeah, she fried the fish before she leaves and wrap it up in foil paper. She always do it. And, you know, as you said, the pickle is made. She normally put, we call it Cersei.
Right.
She normally put that in the sun for a couple of days, dry it. We had, what's the name? Was it soursop? That tree, she normally take the leaves and put them out. It was a whole thing, a whole dehydration process in the yard.
Right.
Like, she just put her herbs right at a little spot in the garden and allow the sun to dry it out. And when she leaves, it's a lot of bags, a lot of plastic bags.
Everything is in plastic bags.
Yeah, a lot of plastic bags.
But you know, even when you're traveling international, let's say in the borders, like you traveling between borders. So you coming from the Caribbean or you coming from Mexico.
Hello.
Whenever you land in another city or another country, I should say, they always ask you, because they give you like a declaration. You have to fill out this form to declare whatever you have. So if you have money, if you have agricultural products, you have to declare them. Man, let me tell you something. I've been in the airport and I've seen the custom people, the custom, what they call them, custom agents, asking travelers like, do you have any products in your bag? And they like, oh no, I don't have anything. And then the person scanned the bag and they find like a whole bunch of stuff, like legit. Listen, you know what I saw on Instagram the other day? I don't know who was doing this, but in the airport there was a bunch of crabs in somebody's suitcase. Yes, there was a bunch of crabs in somebody, like on the conveyor belt that the suitcase come out. You know when you get to the baggage claim and they have that conveyor belt that just goes around. On the conveyor belt, there was probably 15 crabs just running around. And people are acting crazy in the place. Like, what is going on? And I'm thinking to myself,
so the crabs
who?
Weren't dead. They were still alive.
No, they were alive.
That's crazy.
They were alive. And I'm thinking, can you tell me, are you telling me, that somebody packed crabs in their suitcase to take it here? That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's really crazy, Winston.
That is crazy. Now, if you think I'm lying, you probably could go on YouTube, because it went viral and everybody was sending it around. You know what I mean? And I'm like, wow, that is crazy to think that people would pack live animals to try to bring over to bring to another country. And I understand the reason why. Because
I guess it's they don't want to have frozen crabs and stuff. That's the freshest way.
Yeah, but people still bring it though.
That's the
people
freshest
still bring
way.
it. Right. Because you know what? Like I tell you, even though it's not right for you to do it, and I understand why they say it, because sometimes, you may bring a tree or a plant or an animal
and it
that has a bacteria or some type of disease, and you bring it here, and then it just, goes on a rampage. You know what I mean? And that's one of the reasons why they try to stop people from doing that. But when you think about it, how many people they gonna stop? You know what I mean? They can't stop everybody. They're not gonna be able to search. If a 200 people get off the plane, it's gonna be impossible for them to search all 200 people.
Yeah, while I get you,
sure
I guess you can stop the persons that you can stop. I guess that's a plus, yo.
But also, it's not even only that, because sometimes the same items that we talked about, there's companies that ship them from the Caribbean or wherever. So there's always an import, but sometimes they don't want people to bring it because they want you to ship it in so they can get that import
Sell
fee.
it, yeah. Well, how the business is.
Yeah, it's all a business, man. But it's all a business. But it's exciting though. I enjoy when my family come from Jamaica to come and see me, because I know they're gonna bring some goodies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, excited.
Like I always, right? There's stuff here that I can't get in the store, and I can find almost anything in Miami or Fort Lauderdale. But then there's still some stuff that I cannot find. And whenever my family are coming over, I always ask them to bring me some. You know what I mean? Whether it's like you said, like sometimes the jerk seasoning, like the original jerk seasoning from Boston, I always get some of that. They got a powdered jerk seasoning.
Get Boston's
yeah, but not like the branded one that you go to the grocery store.
I figured like the one that they make at Boston.
Right, from my hometown.
Yeah,
right, from my hometown. I always have them bring me some of that jerk seasoning, because it's like the ones in the like the branded ones. The flavors are not bad, But for me, when I get that original jerk seasoning from a guy,
you think it have like a different taste?
It has a better flavor for me.
Oh, okay.
It has really a better flavor. And again, maybe it's because this is what I grew up eating, maybe that's the reason. But, I always, and it, just like I was just saying 5 minutes ago about the curry powder, I always ask my mom to bring me some curry powder, because I eat a lot of curry. Sometimes I wonder if I'm Indian. I would go in the kitchen, start out to make something else,
and it turns.
And midway the meal, it turns into curry.
Curry, yeah. I really like curry too. I'm a curry fan.
You like curry too?
A lot of curry too. Yeah.
Man,
I curry everything, Winston. I curry fish. I curry beans. I had curry.
You told me you curry cabbage one time too.
Yeah, I've ate a lot of curry stuff. Everything curried, man.
Yeah, so I always gotta I buy the curry. I'm telling my mom always buy the curry by the pound. because, like I said, I eat so much of it. I'm trying to not eat so much, but it's difficult. It's difficult. It's so easy to cook. You know what I mean? It's so easy and it's so flavorful.
I'm
you
saying,
know what I mean?
yeah, I think that's the only reason, yo. Because curry, I feel like curry is the easiest thing to cook, and it always tastes good.
Right. Especially when you put some of that coconut milk in there.
And pepper or spice.
What you call that?
Habanero
What you call that pepper?
or
Scotch bonnet.
something.
Right. Right. But the good thing about, like I said, the good thing about where I live is I can find most of those stuff like in almost every grocery store. The Walmart's got a section for like Caribbean stuff. You know what I mean? So I can find some of it. But it's like I say, it's way better when you're getting a fresh bami from Jamaica. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes the difference. Like you can taste the difference
instead of
smell it.
the one that you go into the supermarket with. You know, in Kingston, where I'm from in Jamaica, you normally go downtown. We call it downtown, and you see persons with the fresh bami, like just sitting. They made it and they sell it on the roadside. You see me?
Right.
So.
Right. Oh yeah, ain't nothing like having some fresh bami from Jamaica. I always get my mom to bring me some roots. You know what I mean? There's some roots that I can't find here. Like there's this roots called strongback and Medina. You know, a lot of people don't even know about them stuff. But, you know.
I don't know about them stuff.
Oh, you don't? You never heard about strongback before?
Nah. Well,
Nor
maybe the strongback
Medina?
that I know.
What Medina is a herb.
You
A
talking
bush.
about?
No, well, the strongback you talking about is when Jamaicans blend up Guinness and stuff.
Yeah, that's the only strongback I know.
That's not what I'm talking about.
That's the only one I know.
But yeah, man. I hope you can enjoy all that stuff that you brought up there. I know that's gonna take you a while.
I'm going to enjoy it. It's a lot of food.
That's probably gonna take you a while to consume. Yeah, because Mr. Man, you seem like he was bringing food for 10 people.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It seemed like he was bringing the food for about 25 people.
So I don't have to go shopping for dry
those
stuff
items
for a while. Yeah.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I guess it's cost effective. Is that a word? Like I'm saving a lot more money.
Right. I'd be wondering if there's, like I said, I wonder if none of our listeners ever done that before, like, you know, travel with your own food. I would really like to hear. So if you could comment or send us a message, let us know. Let us know if you travel when you're traveling, if you bring your own food.
And what do you travel with?
Right. What kind of food you like to pack in your suitcase when you're traveling? You know, one time, I went on vacation, right? I went to Mexico and I put, this was so funny. I bought like 3 bottles of hot sauce.
Hot sauce?
Because
you
hot
brought
sauce,
it?
yeah. And the reason why,
You brought it to Mexico?
Yeah, I brought it with me. Because the reason why I brought the hot sauce is because, like I said, sometimes people cook the food and it's not like the food is not good.
And when you add hot sauce, it's better.
Yeah, the hot sauce makes it 100% better. I think if you put hot sauce on anything, it makes it taste better.
True. That's a fact.
Definitely. So I packed like 3 bottles of hot sauce. Man, listen, I love to travel. I really, really love to travel. And for majority, almost every year, I take at least 3 trips. You know what I mean? And I'm very frugal too, guys. So, it may sound like I'm, spending a lot of money doing stuff. I only go on trips to places that I can afford. That's the first thing. So I always Google and see where, what like a destination I want to go to. I see the flights and the prices and whatnot.
The best prices.
And then I build my stuff around that.
Yeah.
So I try to pack light too. So if I'm going, I'm only bringing 1 suitcase because I'm not spending more than like 5 days. You know what I mean? Sometimes you travel and you bring in 2 suitcases, 3 suitcases. Right. You bring in 5 pair of sneakers.
House.
Why you need 5? Like, why you need 5 pair of sneakers?
And they ain't even wearing them.
Right. I'm not bringing I'm bringing 1 sneakers and 2 slides. You know what I mean? And that's it. Or flip-flops as they call them. But I'm not going to travel with no 2-3 suitcase. I've done that like 2 or 3 times I've done that, and it don't work out because now you got to pay for a check bag. You know what I mean? And it's just a hassle to walk around the airport or wherever you're going with all these big bags.
Man.
It's difficult, man. So
it's best to travel light. It's best to travel light.
Best to travel light. But like I said, I was telling you back to what I was telling you about the hot sauce. So when I put the hot sauce in my suitcase, I had so much stuff in there that I actually had to throw the hot sauce away. which was
or one.
All 3 of them, man.
That's crazy.
All 3 of them. Because when I weighed the suitcase, I had like I think it was like 45 pounds. I don't remember.
I'd throw something else out once then.
Hold on. No. Listen what happened. So I got to the airport, and when so when I put it on the thing to weigh it on the scale or the scale, I put it to weigh, right? When I put it down on the thing, it was like 1 pound or 2 pounds.
Yeah.
Like 1.5 pounds overweight.
Wow.
And I'm searching through my bag like, what can I take out? I couldn't find anything because majority of it was clothes and my shoes and whatnot. You know what I mean? And I'm like, right, the things that I'm not gonna throw it away because I'm gonna throw away a pair of shoes that cost me like $50 when I could throw away the hot sauce that cost me $2. Hell no, I'm throwing the hot sauce away.
But that was like $6, $6.
Right, but I when I took out the hot sauce, the scale went right to where it was supposed to be.
Oh, really?
Like, bro, yes. And the lady wouldn't let me on with them, you know.
No.
Because I was like trying to talk her out, and she was just giving me a hard time. I'm like, man, you really gonna let me throw them away?
Like, okay,
I had to throw it. I had to throw it one more thing. I don't remember what it was, but it was like 4 things I threw away. But it was food items because I was not gonna throw my clothes away. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was not gonna throw my clothes away. Hell no.
That's messed up.
I throw them hot sauce away.
That's messed up though.
Yeah, but sometimes the people do that at the airport. They try to be an asshole. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Excuse my language.
Facts.
Yeah, so that's just how the story is. And like I said, I just wanted to talk about that today because it was so funny to see you with all of that stuff in your suitcase.
With all my food.
All that food in your suitcase. I was surprised they didn't bring like canned stuff. Maybe it would have been too heavy.
Oh, they don't weigh the carry-on.
No.
They don't weigh.
But anyway, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, with you not being in the studio, it's kind of a different vibe. You know what I mean? And I think how long you gonna be up there? But like 2 months?
Yeah, about that. Then I'm gonna go someplace else.
Yeah, but hurry up and come back. But I really appreciate that we have this technology, man, that we can, even though you're over there, we still can find ways to do this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right. Definitely. But anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap it up today. Thank you for listening to the Pastrybear podcast. I want you to check out my YouTube channel. This is very important, guys. Very, very important. Please check out my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram at Pastrybear TV, or you can follow me at Winston. So it's a W, Chef W Murdoch. I'm gonna do that again. Follow me at Chef W Murdoch. We have a lot going on my page, on both the Pastrybear TV page and the Chef Winston Murdoch page, or the Chef W Murdoch page. I'm selling food tweezers. I'm selling we have dessert molds, and the dessert mold. I have over 100 different types. So Talisa, I know you saw some of them the last time you was here.
Yeah.
So I got a new shipment in the other day, like 2 days ago.
Oh, you did?
I have, yes. And let me tell you something. These molds that I'm selling, they're not the regular. You know what I mean? You can use them for not only desserts, you also can use them for making soaps. You know what I mean? You can use them for entrees, or
everything.
You can use it for everything. You're doing them some. Let's say you're doing some pate, or you're doing some terrine. Whatever you want to do, these are the molds for you. If you want your items to look beautiful, you want to step outside the box with your presentation, it's best to get a dessert mold. And where are the best place to get it from? Get it from the Pastrybear.
Yeah, and we can add it's not only for professionals, like home cook too. Home cooks.
Right, because I have this I got a friend in Miami that's gonna buy a couple of them from me now, because they're doing like cupcakes. They do small events and stuff. but they doing like a charcuterie board, so you can buy charcuterie board, and they doing a section with like cakes and stuff, and they're gonna get some. But like I said, guys, if you want like good items, good dessert molds, hit me up at Pastrybear TV, right, or at Chef W Murdoch. Remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Watch all my videos. You could check out the podcast on there. You could check out the cooking videos because I make a lot of cooking videos. In another couple of months, we're gonna unveil a new project that I've been working on for the past 3 months. Also, I have a lot more interviews with other chefs from around the Caribbean. So I interview a chef from Barbados. I have interview with chefs from Haiti, from London, from all over the United States. We have Caribbean chefs, Jamaican chefs, Antigua. You know what I mean? So you have to check out these videos on my YouTube channel. I am going to be posting a lot more. So keep in tune. Please follow me on Podbeans so you can get all the latest notifications. Thank you. What you got to say, Talisa?
No, that was long. But
I know, right?
I just want to say y'all can hit me up on Instagram at Talicia Panadero, which is TELECIA_PANADERO. And for my chefs and home cook, y'all can check out my business page, which is chefs_vibe on Instagram. Grab y'all tools, uniforms, etc. And y'all can check out my YouTube as well. I think the link will be somewhere under this video, so y'all can just check that out.
I'm probably gonna put it in the description on the Podbean, and on YouTube we're gonna put it in the description below. Okay. So it's the Pastrybear Podcast. I'm Winston.
And I'm Talicia, and we're out.
Booyaka shakalaka.
What?